So back in August of last year, I was scrolling TikTok one day and this video of Joe Jonas and JinJoo Lee came up playing Cake by the Ocean during the Greetings from Your Hometown tour. And I stopped to watch this video because the way that JinJoo plays the guitar, it's so cool, it's so effortless, and I kept wanting to watch. And I don't think they're ever going to know how much that video and that moment meant to me. So we all know how TikTok works. My FYP page started filling up with Jonas Brothers content. I kept on watching it and eating it all up, and then I started listening to their music and falling back in love with their music. I started listening to all their newest stuff and their stuff that I maybe missed over the years, and now they're my most played artist currently of this year and also of last year. Hi everybody, my name is Manda, and this is how the Jonas Brothers made me fall back in love with music and encouraged me to make content again. So some of you may know this, some of you may not, but I used to make book content. So I was a booktuber for I think almost 8 years, and I stopped making videos around 2020, and that was because I started working full time and I didn't have the time to read a lot, and I didn't know what content I would make if I wasn't reading, because my entire channel focused around books. And obviously COVID happened, and then just I think I was still making some videos during COVID, but that's when work really ramped up. So there was a couple of years there where I just was not in a really great place, and I had basically just kind of given up on everything that I loved. I kind of just sat and watched the same TV shows over and over and over again. And I wasn't reading, I wasn't playing music, I was really using music as like a background noise thing only. And I certainly didn't make videos. I still read a little bit, but I haven't found a book that I've loved in years, and maybe that's a lot to do with my mood as well. So I'm going to fast forward again to how the Jonas Brothers come into this. So I guess I was doom scrolling on TikTok, and that video of Joe and JinJoo came up, and I loved watching JinJoo play. And then of course Joe Jonas is hot, so that was an added bonus. So I just kept watching all of these videos that come up, and then this tour just looked so fun. Like it looked like a really great tour to be a part of. So I have seen quite a lot of content of the Jonas Brothers Greeting from Your Hometown tour now. I've watched a lot of live streams of the tour. I was able to watch the New Year's Eve show that they streamed on Twitter, and I really loved it, and it looked like they were having a great time. I loved their music, and it just reminded me that music can be really great. It's not just something background. So I started listening to a lot of music, like a lot. And when I say that the Jonas Brothers was my most listened to artist, I listened to the Jonas Brothers around, I think, 3,000 times between August and December. So a lot. I say that the Jonas Brothers cheered me up because I think they are the catalyst for this, but really I think they just reminded me that I should be doing things that make me happy, and listening to their music is obviously a really big part of that. So something else that the Jonas Brothers introduced me to is DJ Delisa, who is their DJ. He opened for them every night of the tour, and he would always live stream his DJ sets, and watching his DJ sets made me want to try that as well. So when I say I got back into music, DJing is the first thing I tried. So I did buy a DJ deck, which I have shared a few videos on my channel as well, a few shorts, and I started doing that first, and it's really, really fun, and it is also something that I need to work on a lot because I'm not great at it. But yeah, so I started DJing, and I just slowly started finding this passion for music again. And as a side note, I've played the piano since this is brand new. I don't know why I pointed at this piano because it's brand new. I have played the piano though since I was around 6, and I think I stopped playing like a long time ago. I haven't had a keyboard or a piano in the house for around 10 years, probably more than that. So I need to relearn how to play that as much as I need to learn guitar. The piano is obviously a lot easier to pick up because I do remember a lot of it still. The guitar's brand new though. Anyway, I'm jumping ahead. So then we fast forward to around, I think, October, maybe November. In my workplace, we do this thing where every Friday somebody asks a question in our work chat It's just a Friday question. It could be anything random. There's been some really random ones. Like the one this Friday was the last movie that you'll watch is going to tell you how your Valentine's Day is going to go. For me, I watch Supernatural. So I don't know that bodes well for me. So there may be ghosts for me later in the day. Who knows? But the question on one particular day last year was, if you could learn any skill instantly, what would it be? And I responded with guitar and songwriting. I've always wanted to learn to play the guitar, and I've always wanted to write songs. I have tried songwriting in the past. I've never played the guitar though. And then I think I sat on it for about a week, and then I was just kind of like, there's literally nothing stopping me but myself to pick up a guitar and play it or write some songs. And yeah, I guess, and then we'll add this in, as I bought this too because I started getting more into, I really could write songs and make actual music, and I want to do that. So why am I not? So I guess that goes on to what I did. So it was around Christmas time. So my family is always on the hunt of what are we going to get each other for Christmas. And this year I was like, the only thing that I want is a guitar. So that is what I got. I got the guitar for Christmas, and I started learning on Christmas Day. So I started learning with some books that I had. So I did share a video on Christmas Day. I'll link that up here, whatever side that's on, so you can watch it if you're interested. The very first song that book taught me to play was Amazing Grace. It was horrible, but I still had a lot of fun, and I have still played the guitar almost every day. I've skipped quite a few days now, really. And when I say quite a few, I probably mean 10 max since Christmas Day. I've been playing as much as I can, and I'm having a great time doing it. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I think I thought because I've played the piano in the past that I'd pick it up. Not necessarily easy. I always knew I was going to struggle with fretting, but I don't know. I think I thought it might be a little bit easier for me. It's not. It's hard, but I'm having a great time, and I can tell that my hand is starting to get a lot stronger when it comes to playing now. I can grab the chords a lot easier. I have tried my hand at bar chords. I've not shared any of that content yet, but I have tried my hand at bar chords. I suck at them, but I did strum one successfully last night, so I'm very excited about that. I'm getting there very slowly, and I think I've said a few times I'm a little bit stuck on where to go now, but I will get there. I'm still having a great time. So I've obviously bought the MIDI keyboard. So this I got for my birthday, and this came with a lot of software as well, like the DAW software. So it came with Ableton Live Lite. It came with a lot of software that allows you to get extra sounds for the keyboard and that sort of stuff, so you can create nearly whatever sound that you want. And I've also tried my hand again at writing some song lyrics. I've never really written a proper song. I've written a composition that I did for my year 12 composition when I did music in year 12, but I've never kind of written a proper song from the lyrics and all that sort of stuff. I've always tried my hand at lyrics, but I have never been great at it. So yeah, I'm just excited, and I genuinely feel like the Jonas Brothers are the catalyst for all of this. They've just reminded me that music was something that I've always loved, and I really need to be doing the things that make me happy. So yeah, so I have the guitar now, I've got the keyboard, I've got the DJ deck, I've been playing music, making mixes. I've been having a really great time, and it's definitely improved my mood a lot. I feel like I'm in a much better place now because I'm doing something that makes me happy. And then comes the content. So I think I say thanks to the Jonas Brothers for that too, or they inspired me to get back into that, because I was watching an interview with them one day where they said you never know who's watching what you're doing, and it can only take one person to like what you're doing. Who knows if anybody likes watching my content? I enjoy making it, but it would be really nice if at least one person was watching my video and was inspired to learn the guitar, for example. Or I can connect with people that enjoy music as much as I do, or the Jonas Brothers as much as I do, or just whatever. I guess it was just you never know what happens unless you try. So here I am trying. I'm probably never going to meet them. Hopefully I will at least get them to see them live one day. I unfortunately didn't get to see them when they came to Australia in 2024, so I am begging that they come to Australia with this Greetings from Your Hometown tour, or any tour for that matter. I would love to see them live. I'm sure I will never get to meet them though and have them understand just how much the impact their music and they as people have had on me. It does weirdly make me emotional. Reconnecting with their music and just music in general has made me realise how much I loved it and how much I missed it. And yeah, that's why I picked up a guitar and that's why I started making content again. I don't know where this musical journey is going to go yet. I don't know if I'll ever be a great songwriter or make a great DJ mix or become a great guitar player, but I do know that I've started and I'm just excited to see what happens next. So maybe if there is something that you have been wanting to try your hand at, maybe this is your sign to just have a go, do the thing that makes you happy.